The old man lifted his iron shovel and dug hard into the dirt, then hurried to the river to wash it through the water. After a lifetime spent gold panning, his instincts told him that a place as untouched as this one. Sure enough, after he carefully rinsed the dirt clean, tiny flecks of gold shimmered at the bottom of the pan, filling him with joy. Still, he wasn't satisfied with that small amount, so he kept changing spots, digging up more soil again and again, washing it in the river, and checking each pan for traces of gold. He even marked the areas he'd already worked through to avoid wasting time. Patiently, tirelessly, he kept. When night fell, he slept on the ground. When he got thirsty, he drank straight from the river. And in this paradise-like wilderness, food wasn't a problem. He'd cook bird eggs and freshly caught fish together, and the taste. As the days went by, the spots he'd already dug grew in number, and he slowly moved away from the river, heading toward the hillside. Sometimes he thought about giving up, but the thought of that gleaming yellow color always reignited his determination, and he went right back to digging with renewed energy. The old man firmly believed that one day he would strike a rich gold vein. His persistence finally paid off. As he dug farther from the river, the soil grew rockier, and the gold he found became larger. He knew he was on the right track, and his motivation soared. Then one day, he came across a rock that looked different from the rest. He quickly struck it with his pickaxe, and the sight of the dazzling glimmer inside sent a surge of excitement through him. He couldn't wait. He began digging with his bare hands, clearing away the dirt as the golden surface beneath slowly came into view. The old man realized he had finally found a gold mine. He broke into a loud, joyous laugh. But before 2 seconds had passed, a shadow fell over him. His heart sank. Sure enough, someone was standing behind him, aiming a gun. The old man shook his head helplessly, and then a gunshot rang out. He collapsed instantly. Blood quickly soaked through his clothes. The shooter was a young man, one of those thieves who trailed gold diggers, waiting to steal their hard-earned treasure at the last moment. Seeing the old man lying motionless, the young man didn't rush. He slowly sat down, as if half expecting the old man to spring back to life. Only after a long while did he finally lower his gun. Even then, he kept his eyes locked on the old man. Then, pulling a cigarette from his pocket, he lit up and began smoking with a relaxed look on his face. After a couple of drags, he decided enough time had passed. He wet his fingers to snuff out the cigarette, picked up his gun, and jumped into the pit, only for the old man to suddenly spring up.